Pre-game festivities coming to a close in Denver. The Diamondbacks and the Rockies are next. The show comes to you live from what is, hard to believe, the third oldest ballpark in the National League, Coors Field in Denver. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. Joined as always by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Steve, two right-handers getting the call here in the opener.
And it's a tough assignment for each one of them. Both of these teams interplay here on a bit of a losing streak. But this is where, as a manager, you put it on the shoulders of your starter to go out there and give you the great performance.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks as manager Kirk Gibson sets his 1 through 9 up this way. They'll go to work against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Lyles. Gerardo Parra will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
First pitch, 2-10.
And that's taken as well, and it's 0-2 to begin the afternoon here.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. So Parra kept off base to open things up, and with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Didi Gregorius will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. We're just underway here in Denver. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a swing and a chance now for Morneau over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. They'll match up against a guy trying to make it back from injury. Right-hander Daniel Hudson. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Carlos Gonzalez will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Rockies, left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and no problems here for Hudson. That's the second out.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs here.
Number 2 will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-1 now from Hudson. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We've played an inning. No score. Nelson Cruz will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, catcher
Miguel Montero will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks. The throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Batting sixth, second baseman
Aaron Hill will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. For Montero, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign.
Get it going, Rocky!
And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
Come on now, let's go!
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Mark Trumbo will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Tulowitzki.
first offering on the way. Line hard to center field. Parra patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the right fielder, Michael Kadire. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. Throw on to first, he'll take care of Kadire, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, first baseman,
Justin Morneau will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. Hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Willeen Rosario will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And that misses 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Eric Chavez is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Eric Chavez.
Hit hard but foul. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Daniel Hudson will take his cuts now. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Blackman calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Yeah, and I think he thought he got that one pretty good. That looked like it might turn into extra bases, but that's a nice job to close quickly and run it down in the alley.
Gerardo Parra will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Nolan Arenado makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a bouncing ball to third. And the Gold Glover Chavez will throw him out, one away.
Batting ninth, pitcher Jordan Lyles.
Jordan Lyles will stand in. Hit hard toward the right side. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard-hit double.
Carlos Gonzalez will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Come on, Rockies!
2-0.
Now, if he throws him a strike here, I think he's crazy, especially with an open base.
Come on, Rocky!
Check back by Hudson. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And this is low, but Montero won't let it get too far. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And you know, this has been a really good approach out there on the mound. He's keeping the ball down, and he's not missing by much. But he is behind in the count, so you wonder if he's going to have to challenge right here.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base-on balls.
And if you're going to walk back-to-back hitters, you definitely don't want to do it to the top 2 guys in the lineup. You know, now you've got the heart of the order due up, and you know those guys can sense weakness from a mile away.
Number 2 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
Line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 1-0 game. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit. Michael Kadire will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Let's go, Rocky. You can do it. Here we go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
You need a base hit here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Justin Morneau will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
Come on, Rocky.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, now all of a sudden after the strikeout, you give that guy on the mound at least a little bit of confidence that he definitely didn't have before.
Here we go.
And this is low, but I don't think the runners will be able to move much here. Morneau waits the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
All right, Rocky. Here we go.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 3 innings complete. Rockies lead it 3-0. Didi Gregorius will start things off for the Diamondbacks, with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next.
Didi Gregorius.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And this will be fouled away. Here's Tulowitzki at short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And even when they do get on base, not exactly something for the highlight reel. But he's aboard with an infield single. Just their 2nd hit of the ball game so far.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in now. the reigning RBI king in the National League. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Blackman will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place, but luckily he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Nelson Cruz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that's going to land foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, and with 2 on now following the walk, he needed to jump ahead of the next guy, so that's a good way to start out.
Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Second baseman, number 2, Aaron Hill.
Aaron Hill will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, there you go.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
There you go.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Cuddyer has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Mark Trumbo will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Cruz off second, the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. In quickly with it is Cuddyer, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
This is all about taking what's given to you as a hitter. They want to keep working you away? Fine, let them. You just have to take the approach like this. Drive it to the opposite field. Now they'll think twice about working you out there next time.
Eric Chavez will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Over to first with it is Morneau, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Rockies lead this one 3-1. Willeen Rosario will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Willeen Rosario.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Nolan Arenado will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Two 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Now the 2-0. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Jordan Lyles will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 on its way from Hudson. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Here's one hit back over the mound near second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Daniel Hudson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Pitcher, Daniel Hudson.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Two and one now. Pitch on the way. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Gerardo Parra waits on deck. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Center fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
That one's in there, 3-1. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Didi Gregorius will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Fouled straight back. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
The 2-2 coming. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Full count pitch on its way. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Score holds, it's 3-1. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ballgame.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Come on!
Oh, here's a ball smoked into the gap in right center, and he was all over that one. It should be extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
First triple for him on the young season, and you could tell he had it on his mind from the start that it was going to be 3 bases.
Number 2 will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Troy Tulowitzki will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more.
MVP! MVP!
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this and 2 away.
Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of credit on the mound. He's not backing down one bit.
Fouled back. And this is low, but Montero won't let it get too far. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
3 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Michael Kadire will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Four runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Come on, Michael.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
On the ground down the first base line. What a stop coming off the bag. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona.
Let's go.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
That's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Nelson Cruz will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Montero waits, now the pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here, it's ball one. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, they have not been able to keep him off base. He's got 3 of their 6 hits so far, and he's single-handedly keeping them in the ballgame.
Aaron Hill will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Grounded, foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove, and that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Mark Trumbo will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Oh, now Trumbo gets a hold of one here. That's sent out to deep left field. Gonzalez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. J.J. Putz will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
J.J. Putz.
Justin Morneau will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the sixth. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Let's go, Justin.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And there's a swing and a miss by Morneau as he's set down for the first out of the inning.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Willeen Rosario will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch to him. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
Let's get something started here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Nolan Arenado will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Nolan Arenado.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And this is knocked down on the mound. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Boone Logan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Michael McHenry is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Eric Chavez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
For Arizona, third baseman Eric Chavez.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Cody Ross will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. It'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
And he may be considered to be a left-handed specialist, but he can get right-handed hitters out. He shows it to you right there.
Gerardo Parra will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses, strike 2. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Joe Thatcher will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Joe Thatcher.
Michael McHenry will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. ball one. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can do it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
So with 1 gone, here's Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Charlie Blackmon will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. And that misses for ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swinging a liner back through the box. And this is knocked down on the mound. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Didi Gregorius will start things off for the Diamondbacks, with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next.
Gregorius.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far. As you get a look at our line score for this one, a low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack. They've stuck to it, and They've gotten good results.
Let's go, guys.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
It's in the palm of your hand.
And he got his 4th straight. It's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away now.
This is where your setup man works as the perfect bridge to your closer. He's retired 5 in a row now since coming in the 7th.
Nelson Cruz will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Three and 2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Let him swing at me.
3 and 2, here it is.
Swing.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Rockies are out in front, 4-1. Number 2, start out the inning for the Rockies, to be followed by Troy Tulowitzki waiting on deck.
Number 2.
Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there, base hit.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Troy Tulowitzki will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Keep it going.
First pitch coming. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. A two-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
This is a good sign for these guys. They need him to have a bounce-back season after last year, and he's got his first home run here.
David Hernandez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
David Hernandez.
Michael Kadire will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
No outs, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Justin Morneau will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
Let's go, Justin.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jordan Pacheco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 58, Jordan Pacheco.
First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 2-2 offering. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for one or two of this bunch. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Rex Brothers will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
49, Rex Brothers.
Miguel Montero will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Miguel Montero.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. So to get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are two right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
Montero waits, now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Way outside. 1-2.
Come on.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Aaron Hill will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Blackman is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. And he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Mark Trumbo is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Throw it by it.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game one here in front of the home crowd.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. For the Rockies this afternoon, the big contribution came from this man, Troy Tulowitzki. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 6-1. So long from Denver.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jordan Lyles. His record is now 1-0. Loss goes to Daniel Hudson. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.